Hey there, everybody. Welcome to my sports betting channel, Place Your Bets. It's our week number 2 results video, so let's go take a look at the betting board and see how I did. All right, let's go over Sunday's games. I think there's like 4 games I want to talk about. So, first game. Do you remember that 11.5 spread that Vegas said the Ravens were going to have? Well, guess what? Final score, 17-41. Vegas had it right. Another game that I wanted to keep an eye on was the Giants versus the Cowboys. Cowboys were favored by 5.5. That game was absolutely incredible. It was a nail biter. That back and forth, it drove me crazy. The Giants, I can't believe the Giants even kept it close. They had 14 penalties for 160 yards. And most penalty yards in a single game since 1947. And they still kept the game close. Dallas should have just taken care of it. And they didn't. And it went into overtime. And I got a little nervous, but I won my bet. The other game that I got wrong, and Vegas got right. Spread. Steelers were favored by 3. Seattle Seahawks on the road in Pittsburgh, 0-1. Look at that score, 31-17. Guess who didn't show up to play football? It wasn't the Pittsburgh Steelers. And by the way, did you follow the hype all weekend about the Pittsburgh Steelers and how they were going to be saved and the turnaround year, and they're already talking about going to the Super Bowl? Well, I bought into that hype. I did that bet, and look what happened. Pittsburgh didn't even bother to show up, but Seattle came in there and whooped their butts. Really disappointed with Pittsburgh. The other game that I wanted to talk about was Denver playing the Colts. Vegas had Denver 2.5 point favorite. So honestly, I didn't think Denver was going to win on the road. The game was close. Really close. They didn't cover the spread. Look at that score, 28-29. Another great game down to the last second. And then the other game, Eagles versus the Chiefs. Wow. Vegas had the Eagles favored by 1. My question was, I said the Chiefs play really well at home. They do. They usually do. My question was, which team's going to show up? Well, guess who showed up? Philadelphia Eagles. They won by 1. Actually, they won by 3. That final score was 20-17. So, yeah, Chiefs didn't show up for that one. Anyway, let's get to the betting board and see how I did. And here it is, the betting board. So my weekend was not that good. I went 3-2. I now have an 8-2 record. I won the Cowboys game. I won the Bills game. I lost the Seahawks versus Steelers. You know, I'm wearing a Seattle Seahawks shirt. You'd think I would have figured that one out, but I didn't. I was buying into all that Pittsburg Steelers hype. And yeah, Seattle whooped their butts. So I lost that bet. I won the 49ers bet. 49ers are playing good. I like them. I think I'm going to like them next Sunday too. And then I lost the Eagles versus the Chiefs. Remember which team's going to show up? Well, the Eagles showed up. And they played like Super Bowl champions. Chiefs 0-2. Wow, you know, the thing with the Chiefs, they can go 0-3, 0-4, and then win like 6 in a row. Finish the season 11-7, go to the playoffs, and still wind up in the Super Bowl. They're so unpredictable. But, you know, that's kind of the appeal. That's what's kind of fun about the Chiefs. So, anyway, new total, 81.34. Lost $3.43. So financially, I didn't do well. Went 3-2, over 8-2 record overall. Anyway, thank you for stopping by, checking out my channel, and we will see you in week number 3.